Our client, Standard Bank, one of the top 4 banks in South Africa, briefed us to develop an acquisition campaign to drive their re-engineered insurance offer in 2011. Standard Bank had redefined their insurance product by offering consumers 7 truly independent insurance quotes. Should the consumer choose to accept one of these quotes, Standard Bank would also act as an intermediary between the insurance service provider and consumer to ensure 100% service satisfaction. The category is played by conventions. Competitor messaging is built on offering the lowest price and largest number of quotes. It's hard sell. It's all about the numbers. Consumers have been conditioned to buying insurance on this basis, regardless of whether or not this is in fact really the best solution for them. Competitor communication campaigns all tend to have big budgets, but little or no consumer engagement. The overarching convention? Quick contact. Sell the numbers. While it's true that our target market spend a large amount of time online, further probing taught us that they also value experiences and, if suitably interested, are very willing to engage and interact with relevant brands. Our consumer insight? Engagement is a stronger conversion mechanism than awareness. Our target market finds value and has an appetite for longer-term engagement, both online and offline, with runaway successes like Farmville. In this target segment, gamification presented us with a perfect opportunity to build engaging experiences around day-to-day, reward-driven interactions. Our vision? Engage in a longer-term insurance relationship. We set out driving a core message that Standard Bank will provide anyone with 7 truly independent quotes on car and household insurance. We wanted to drive ongoing engagement with our target audience in a way that would allow us to showcase the product benefits and overcome category skepticism. Disruption. Take your insurance for a test drive. Our point of departure was to drive consumers to the insurance Living It Up platform, and our call to action was to register and win a car with Standard Bank car and household insurance. We used digital media and social media to drive already online consumers to our platform. We used direct marketing, radio, print, activations, and out of home to drive consumers in the offline environment to our online platform. To start, users had to register for the game. Registered users were given an empty plot of land to build their own virtual property. They were allocated virtual money, called Standard Bucks, to purchase virtual goods to expand and enhance their virtual properties and assets. How did we sell insurance in the virtual space? We wanted to show people that the lowest cost insurance doesn't necessarily result in the best cover. And we wanted to entertain our audiences while doing so. A user was prompted to request a quote by supplying the value of their home and vehicle. The system returns 7 independent quotes from which the user can select the insurance premium. The engagement was ongoing. Insurance messaging was brought in just after registration, prompting the user to safeguard his or her initial purchase of a virtual home and vehicle. With every subsequent purchase and improvement, the system prompted the user to reevaluate his or her insurance. The user could fully insure or choose to set the limit on their insurance. The system triggered random disasters in the form of alien attacks, floods, etc. Users were made aware of these disasters when they logged in and through digital direct marketing in the form of an electronic newspaper reporting on the disaster. This further allowed us to mimic the offline world in an online space. Post the disaster, and if the user was insured, Standard Bank paid out and the property could be fixed. Those who limited their spend on insurance or skipped it altogether had to start from scratch. We also created the Living It Up Facebook game, where players could earn unique virtual accessories for their virtual properties. But how did the game allow us to sell Standard Bank insurance in the real world? We used our platform to create leads and sell real-life Standard Bank insurance as people became increasingly engaged in insuring their virtual world. Throughout the game, whenever the user was prompted to insure their virtual goods, the system asked the user to reconsider their current insurance and contact Standard Bank to get 7 truly independent quotes. The player then filled in their details and the Standard Bank call center phoned them right back. The results? We had set out to secure 7,500 online registrations for our game. We delivered a whopping 24,026. That's a 320% increase above clients' objectives. The brief had also set us a target of a total of 5,000 qualified leads. In fact, our campaign delivered a total of 11,894 leads in the first 3 months alone, 237% above Standard Bank's objectives. But even more importantly, we also provided Standard Bank with a database of over 25,000 leads to successfully mine and provide the opportunity to cross-sell and upsell various Standard Bank offerings, both inside and outside of the insurance category. Now, who said insurance has to be boring? The Living It Up platform proved that you can get the results you want by going against the convention. Here's to living it up.